Good evening, students. In this video, we are going to learn about Euclid divisional lemma. Euclid division lemma. Okay. According to this Euclid divisional lemma, so first I am going to write the statement of Euclid divisional lemma. So write a statement. So given any two positive integers, given any two positive integers, two positive integers. Given any two positive integers a and b, there exist a unique pair of integers q, r satisfying a is equals to bq plus r, where 0 less than or equals to r less than b. So this is the statement for Euclid division lemma. So given any two positive integers a and b, there exists a unique pair of integers q, r satisfying a is equals to bq plus r, where 0 less than or equals to r less than b. So this is a very important condition, 0 less than or equals to r less than b. So what is the proof for this condition is, for example, we have to know. So I am going to explaining this Euclid divisional lemma statement now. Like that, a is equals to 5, b is equals to 3. Now we are going to divide this 5 by 3. So suppose we are going to divide 5 by 3. So we know that very well, 3 ones are 3. 3 ones are 3. Remainder is 2. So remainder is 2. So now, so what is this is called? This is called a dividend divisor. So this is called a dividend. So this is quotient, and this is remainder. According to this concept, so we know that dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So this is Euclid divisional lemma. If you take any two numbers as positive integers, then we may get two more positive integers, which is quotient and remainder. If you take another two numbers, we should get another two pair of integers, that is quotient and remainder. That's the meaning why if you take any two positive integers, so we may get two more positive integers, that is quotient and remainder. So for every two positive integers, we can get a unique pair of integers. That is unique pair of integers. That means ఈ రెండు నెంబర్స్ కి రెండు డిఫరెంట్ నెంబర్స్ పాసిబుల్ అవుతూ ఉంటాయి ప్రతి సిచ్యువేషన్ లో. సో మనం తీసుకున్న ప్రతి రెండు నెంబర్స్ కి సో మనం ఇంకొక రెండు నెంబర్స్ ని సో ఎక్స్ట్రా ఇస్తుంది కాబట్టి దీన్ని డివిజన్ లెమ్మా. యూక్లిడ్ సేస్ దిస్ డివిజన్ లెమ్మా. ఆపు పైన ఆపు. So dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus so remainder. This is called division lemma, Euclid divisional lemma. So by using this Euclid divisional lemma, so we can find some applications. What are the applications? Right now we are going to discuss now. So first application is, so we can find HCF of any two numbers. We can find HCF of any two positive integers, So we can find HCF of any two positive integers by using Euclid divisional lemma. That is the first property. Then coming to the second property, second application. So by using this, so we can estimate, so one can estimate or estimate the properties of numbers. Properties of numbers. So properties of numbers. Okay. So how to find the HCF of any two positive integers? Let me explain how. So finding HCF of any two positive integers. Now we are going to discuss. So how to find the HCF of any two positive integers? So there is a sequential steps. That sequential steps is called algorithm or lemma. So that sequential steps we are going to discuss now. So find example find HCF of 35 and 25. How to find the HCF of 35 and 25? So in these two numbers, 35 is greater than 25. So that's the reason why we are taking consider solution for this. Solution. Let A is equals to 35 and B is equals to 25. Take A is equals to 35 and B is equals to 25 to find the HCF. So according to Euclid divisional lemma, we know that for any two positive integers A and B, there exists a unique pair of positive integers Q, R satisfying the condition A is equals to BQ plus R. Now A is equals to, let me consider according to Euclid divisional lemma. So from the Euclid divisional lemma, Euclid division lemma. Euclid divisional lemma, A is equals to BQ plus R. So now here A is equals to 35, so B is equals to 25. We can take brackets in the place of Q, R because so we have to estimate the quotient and remainder. So they are given only two numbers, that is dividend and divisor. So now we know that in 25 table 25 ones are 25. So then 25, the remaining will be 10. So this is the remainder and quotient. So in this concept, the next step 1, this is step 1. That is step 1. Then coming to step 2. So take divisor as dividend, that is 25. Now the remainder as divisor, that is 10. Now again two brackets we are going to consider. So now in this second step we are going to consider the divisor as dividend and the remainder as divisor for the next step. Then again we are going to process the same step, that is 10 2s are 20, the remaining will be 5. This is called remainder now. So again we are following the same step, that is divisor as dividend, that is 10, and remainder as this is 5. Then remaining will be take like this. That is 3 steps. Now in this problem, in this step, this is step 3. This is step 3. So in this step, in 5 table, 5 2s will becomes 10. The remainder will be 0. So when the remainder we got 0, this is remainder is 0. So remainder is 0. This is called HCF. This is called HCF. So that means, therefore, HCF of 35 and 25 is 5. So this is the answer. So 5, this is the answer. Now, so we know that once again we are going to discuss about this one. Find HCF of 35 and 25. So let A is equals to 35 and B is equals to 25. So from the Euclid divisional lemma, A is equals to BQ plus R. So dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So step 1 we are going to consider A is equals to 35 and B is equals to 25 as it is. Then in the place of Q and R, so we have to find, that's the reason why we are taking these brackets. So in the first bracket when I can 25 once, 25 times of 1 will becomes 25, the remainder will be 10, the 10 we are going to consider here. that is as reminder. So now the first step is completed. In the second step we are going to consider the divisor as taken dividend and the remainder as taken as divisor. Then we are going to continue the steps. This is called lemma. This is called the sequential steps. We are calling it as lemma. According to this division lemma, we are going to find the HCF of any two numbers. We are going to find the HCF of any two numbers. Then by using Euclid divisional lemma, so how to find the HCF of decimal numbers? How to find the this is only for integers, but if they are given decimals in this method, how to find the HCF of decimals also by using Euclid divisional lemma we are going to discuss now. Example 2. So in this example 2, so we have to find the HCF of suppose 4.5 and 2.5. So find the HCF of 4.5 and 2.5. So by using Euclid division lemma, by using Euclid division lemma. So as already we know that Euclid divisional lemma is only meant for integers. So clearly mentioned in the statement, Euclid divisional lemma statement mentioned it as, so for any two positive integers there exists a unique pair of integers. That means if we are going to consider only two positive integers, so we can get two more positive integers as a quotient and remainder. But whereas in this problem, so we are going to discuss for decimal numbers, how to find the HCF in the by using Euclid divisional lemma. So in this problem, so let you take first we are going to remove the decimal point. Here both the given numbers has same number of digits of the decimal point. Only one digit after the decimal point. So both the given numbers has only one digit after the decimal point. So that's the reason why let A is equals to 45 and B is equals to 25. So just we are going to remove the point. So and we are going to consider 4.5 as 45 and 2.5 as 25. Now we are going to proceed the same steps as in the above problem. So from Euclid divisional lemma, A is equals to BQ plus R, and this is 45, this is 25. So Q plus the bracket and remaining R also. So we are taking bracket. Then 25 once becomes 25. In 25 we can remove this one, it becomes 20. Then again we are going to follow, this is 25 and this is 20 here. This is 20. This is bracket and this is bracket again. Now this is 21 20. So remaining it is 5. Then again we are taking, this is 20 as here and 5 is taken as here, and remaining 5 4s 20 becomes 0. This is 5 is HCF. But we should not take 5 as HCF here, because so we are taking decimal points. Now therefore HCF of 3.5 and 2.5 is 0.5. So we have a doubt now. So generally we have doubt. So if in this case both are having the same digits after the decimal point, if both are does not having the same decimal point. That means you can take this is 4.5 and this is 2.55. So how to solve this problem now? So in this problem, so we are going to take here let this is 4.50 and 2.55. So now take A is equals to 450 and B is equals to 255. So now you can proceed. So once you get the HCF finally, then you take 2 digits before the point, then we will get answer as HCF. Okay students, it is very clear now. So how to solve the HCF of any two integers and HCF of any two decimals also by using Euclid divisional lemma. Next video, so we are going to discuss about further details. So how to find the property of any number by using Euclid divisional lemma. Okay, please subscribe this and you have to follow. If any doubts, you can ask me as a comments. Thank you.